up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and if you are new, feel free to hit subscribe down below, or if you're not new but you haven't subscribed, that'd be silly. I don't believe any of you guys are doing that, right? But if you are, just saying, if you are, hit subscribe down below. Helps me out a lot. Today's video is super exciting. We're gonna be doing a haul, but it's different than most of my hauls. You guys know I post hauls all the time. I love buying clothes and then showing them to you. It's like my favorite hobby, honestly. But today's haul is much different. I have two of the heaviest packages I've ever held. So heavy because I bought, almost embarrassing to say, I bought $500 worth of jeans from ZARA, and I'm gonna review them for you guys today. This is going to be, like I said, different from most of my hauls. I want this to be a little bit more comprehensive because I bought 5 different styles or 5 different pairs of jeans, and then I got 2 sizes of each, which is how I ended up with 10 pairs of jeans total. I'm going to try on every single one, review every single one, show you the details of every single one so that you guys know what to buy on ZARA if you're looking for jeans. I want to help people like me, which are people that have a hard time finding jeans that fit well. It's my hips, it's my waist, it's my height, tall girl probs, everything. I always struggle with this, and I grew out of all the jeans that I already own, so that's why we're doing a huge haul today. I will not be keeping $500 worth of jeans by any means. I'm just gonna try them on and then return the ones that don't fit. Very simple, but yeah, I thought I'd show you guys all of them anyways in case you guys are looking for something that I wasn't. So we're just gonna get right into it. Oh, cute. A little sparkly sticker. Okay, first one up. This is a super light wash. I already don't know how I feel about this color in person, but we're gonna see when we try them on. So let's get those out. This one is super heavy. I don't know if I can lift it up, you guys. Oh my gosh. Ah, it's ripping. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first ones I pulled out, which was this super light wash. I don't mind a light wash, but this is almost has, I don't know if you guys can tell, it almost has that like greenish tint to it, which is not usually my favorite, but we'll see how they look. Let's get started. I'm gonna put on the screen right now, while I'm looking for this email myself, I'm gonna put on the screen a little screen recording of all these styles I ordered, like in order. Actually, maybe we'll go in order of that email, just to be like really clear. Oh, good news. These are first on that list. So I want to give you guys as much information as possible. So these are called the TRF High Rise Wide Leg Jeans. They're in the color light blue, and I got them in the size 6 and in a size 8. I did that because I currently have some jeans upstairs that are in a size 4 and a size 6, and none of the 4s fit anymore. 6s are give or take, so we went with 6s and 8s in every single style. So here's the first one. Let's unfold it, see what she looks like. These are really cute, just really simple and wide leg at the bottom. I like that these came with a raw hem. I don't have any, well, I can't say I don't have any with a raw hem because I don't have any jeans at all anymore, so I guess that's not saying much. This is what the back looks like, just really standard. I like that they are no rips and no holes. I did get some that have rips, but I like having a classic pair of like plain jeans, really simple, nothing crazy going on, because I think it's just like a classic look. So this is what they look like. Again, I got a size 6 and 8, so I'm going to try on both. And even if one doesn't fit or both don't fit or whatever, I will show you guys what they look like on. And because I told you I want this to be a super comprehensive review, I'm also going to put on screen my measurements. In case you're watching this video, trying to decide what to order from ZARA as well, I want you to have that information. So I'll put my measurements, and yeah, let's get started with the try on. All right, you guys, I'm wearing the size 6 currently. I'm so happy with how the waist fits. I'm still debating if I feel like they're a little bit too tight. So I'm glad I tried the 6 first. It looks good, it feels good, but a little bit more breathing room in the waist might be nice, especially considering that they shrink a little bit when you wash them and dry them. And I dry my jeans. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but I do, so I know that they will. You can see the full review. I think they're beautiful. I think the length is so amazing. I'm really impressed with the length of the jeans overall. I think they're at the perfect length for me. They're exactly what I would want. So we're just gonna try the 8 and see. I like the 6 because there's no gapping in the waist. Like a lot of times I'll have, you know, a big gap, but it's laying to my body, which feels really nice. And I didn't think I would like the color of these when I didn't have them on. Now that I'm wearing them, I love the color. So let's try on the next pair and see what it looks like in a size 8. All right, guys, I'm currently in the size 8. And as you can see in the video, 8 is not the move, 6 is the move, at least in this style. I'm having a lot of gapping. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't know a better way to show it, but it is just so loose in the back. And it also does this bunching in the front, which is not my favorite. I don't know if you guys have ever had this problem, but with jeans that don't fit quite right on my legs, I get this bunching in the crotch. I don't like how that looks on me, so that is gonna be a no. And with the waist gapping, it is just a little too gapping. It's not breathing room, it's too big, I think. So these are gonna be a no in the 8s, but the 6s I think might be a keep. They're stunning, beautiful, love how they look on me, I think they're gorgeous. And they do feel like they have, I don't wanna call them stretchy because they're not at all stretchy, it's a true denim feel, but they do feel a little bit more like they can mold to my body and not just be such a thick, starchy denim that has no give. So I do like that about them. And they're great. I'm really, really excited about them. Yay! Before we move on to the next pair, I thought I would mention that all of these jeans are regular price. I'm pretty sure that they were all exactly the same price, which makes it really, really easy. So they were $49.90 per pair. Yeah, so the next ones that we're gonna go to, TRF mid-rise wide leg ripped jeans in the color blue. So these are the only pair that I got in a mid-rise, and I don't even think I've ever worn a mid-rise from Zara, so we're gonna see how that goes. Normally I wouldn't even go for something called mid-rise online, but I couldn't resist them because of how cute the color and the distressing are. These are like, honestly, maybe my ideal color and distressing for a pair of jeans, so really, really cute. This is what the front looks like. Again, really standard, but you're gonna see it has a lot more of the distressed look. So here's the legs. It's got like an above the knee hole, more distressing on the bottom. These are a regular hem. And then this is what the back looks like. So I'll give you a little up close. And they're super, super cute. I am worried about length on all of these pairs. I did measure myself and measure the jeans before I ordered, which I would highly recommend measuring the length of the jeans compared to other jeans that you own. Because that ruled out a lot of my cart. I had way more than $500 worth in my cart before I did that, and after measuring I was able to just rule out so many styles, which is really helpful. Let's try on these TRF mid-rise dark blue wide leg jeans. I'm in the size 6 first, and I don't know how much you can tell, but these have a very different fit to them than the last pair, and I mean dramatically different, completely different. And the mid-rise is just doing something for me that I feel like it shouldn't be doing. And I think it's really hard to tell on camera, but in person I can tell that I am squeezing out over the top and over the sides. And then when you get to the back, so loose. I mean, so much gapping. It's like the front is really, really tight and kind of sucks everything together. And then the back just kind of flops over. Like the back of the jean just flops and hangs really weird. So these are a definite no, at least in a size 6. I will say that the length is still very, very good, but the mid-rise is doing something weird for like the dimensions of it. Like the way it fits my body is just not right in this size. So we're gonna try the 8 and we're gonna see if that does any better. Okay guys, the size 8 is closer to being in the right place, but we're still not there. Sadly, these jeans are gonna be a no for me. I am going to return both sizes because something about the fit is just not working on my body. Like the back on these ones is even more gapping. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like a good amount that is just having a huge gap in the back. The front's not bad. I did get that like bagginess around the crotch again in the size 8 that I wasn't getting in the size 6, but the size 6 was too tight. The quality of these jeans is so here. The style of these jeans is so here. I think the mid-rise is cute. I think the rips are cute. The length is amazing. So if your body's just structured a little bit differently than mine, then they might be the right fit for you. I wouldn't advise anyone to not try them. I would totally try them if you think they're cute. But for me, they're gonna be a return, so on to the next. Okay, so as you can tell, both of those were the TRF style. And so now we're gonna move into the next, I guess, line of jeans that I got. I think that these might be 3 of the same pair of jeans, just in different colors. These are called Z 1975, and this is notoriously like my favorite line at Zara. All the old jeans I just got rid of that I loved for years were all Z1975, and that is because they come in a long length and they're just the cutest like cut. Okay, the first ones are called Z1975 high rise long length straight cut jeans, and the first color I got is blue, just straight blue. This is what they look like. So these are again a super classic pair of denim, no rips, no holes, nothing crazy, regular hems at the bottom, just a nice straight leg pair, which again, I always love a classic. They have more of that darker around the edges and then lighter on top of your leg, like colorway. Same thing on the back, I'm pretty sure. A little bit less dramatic, but you can see like the butt area is a little bit lighter colored. I think that's pretty common. And then the legs are really dark. So that's what that style looks like. And now I'm gonna try them on, both sizes. Let's see. Okay, you guys, I am extremely sad and disappointed in the Z1975 right now style that I just tried on. I'm still wearing them, and you saw in the try on, they look good from the front, and then you get to the back and we have some huge gapping. So now I'm realizing that this is my main problem, and I've always known that. I've always had an issue with them gapping in the back. Usually Zara has quite a few pairs that just fit me well and don't do that, but as you're seeing in this video, they're all gapping. So this is a size 6. Again, I love the style, I love the cut, I love the vision of how it should fit. So I would recommend someone to try them if gapping in the back's not normally a problem for you. However, these are also going to be a no for me. I'm so sad. I'll put on the size 8 as well, just because I told you guys I would. I told you guys I'll try on every size, no matter how they fit. So I'll show you guys the 8 too, but I know they're not going to get any better sizing up when the smaller ones don't fit me. This is exactly though the point of doing this video, and I guess the point I was trying to make, in that it doesn't matter what size you are, because sometimes the clothes come in different sizes, even if they all say 6. They all fit differently, and it's so complicated to shop when that's the case. But that's also the reality of it and the experience I've always had, and exactly why I wanted to make this video, because a 6 in one style might be a little tiny bit tight, and a 6 in another style might be having a 4-inch gap in the back. And so I just want to showcase what these styles actually look like on a person and how they differ from each other. So all that to say, these are a no because of the gapping in the back. I'm sad because I was hoping we would get more denim out of this video, but we still have 2 more styles to go. And yeah, you guys are seeing size 8 right here. I'm not really going to talk about them once I put them on, because they're the same style. They are still very cute, just not the ones for me. So yeah, now we're going to move on to the exact same style, but we'll see if they fit differently. We're going to go to the Z1975 in the mid blue color and see if that changes anything. And I know that this is going to be probably so hard to tell on camera, but I just really hope you guys are getting a good picture for how they're different. You know, like when they're all laying in front of me, they all just look like blue jeans, but I hope you guys can tell a color difference if that's something that you're hoping for. So here's the next pair. I actually think I really like this color, maybe even a little bit better. I don't know, it reads a little differently, even though it's the same pair of pants. And then one thing to note is that on the mid blue, you're getting like a brown patch that just says Zara. On the regular blue, you actually get a white patch that says Zara. And yeah, let's try them on. Here we go again, in a weird turn of events, but maybe not so weird after all. These ones feel different to me than the ones I just put on, but I bought them all in the same listing and just changed the color. Like, that's all I did. But for some reason, the gapping in this one doesn't bother me as much. There is still a small gap, but to me it feels, like I was saying earlier, it feels a little bit more like breathing room and less like it just doesn't fit. So these are a maybe. I think they're gonna go in my baby pile, we'll see. As you see in the try on, I actually put on my UGG slipper dupe and my Hermes sandal dupe because I'm cheap. So you can see what it looks like with slippers and sandals. I think I don't love the length. I would love them to be just a touch longer, and I will be able to fix that just by ripping out the seam. I do that all the time on my jeans that aren't as long as I want them to be. I just take out the hem at the bottom and then unroll them, and it gives them just enough extra to be the perfect length. So again, these are a maybe. What's kind of sad is I liked the last color I just tried on a little bit more than this. So I might try them on again. Since they're from the same listing, like maybe I'm being crazy, I don't actually know. But I'm gonna try on the last ones again after the video and just see if they fit, you know, in the same way, and if I don't mind it as much as I thought I did initially. But these ones I think look really nice on me. Again, I want longer length. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, they're great. These are more of that, like, harder denim, where it feels like they have a little bit less give. Unlike the first pair that I tried on that I felt like were more flexible, these are less. And that's why I'm a little hesitant to just pick one and keep it. I'm gonna be really careful about the choice. But let's try on the 8s. I'll put the 8s on screen here. And yeah. All right, you guys, I'm sweating. I'm getting tired of trying on these jeans. So thank goodness there's only 2 pairs left. But I'm in the 8s right now. And as you saw, way more gapping in the back. 8 is just not my size, I think, is what we're learning in this video. More of a 7, probably. But if we're going with the traditional even number sizing, I guess I'm more of a 6. One thing I noticed when I tried on the 8s is that the length felt just perfect. Like, it wasn't a lot longer, but it could be because it didn't fit right up top. It could be because they are longer, I don't know. They gave just enough length for me to love how they looked. So I actually tried them on with the slipper and the sandal again so that you guys could see my ideal length, which is definitely that of an 8. I think that was really nice. These are, like, I don't know, my favorite ones I've tried on so far of the Z 1975. Even though the waist doesn't fit, the way they looked was really nice and kind of what I'm looking for. So all that to say, again, we are not getting the 8s. The 6s are definitely a maybe. They went on the maybe pile, and we'll see if I keep them. And now we can move on to the next pair. Okay, last pair. This is, again, Z 1975, high-rise, long length, straight cut jeans. This is the color black. I'm really hoping one of these fits because I have a current pair of black jeans from Zara, which I love. But again, they're a size 6, and they are wearable, but definitely getting tight. So I'm kind of hoping that one of these will be a good replacement. So this is what they look like. This Z 1975, as you can tell, no holes, no rips, just straight leg regular jeans for all 3 of these last pairs. So the black's pretty simple, really nothing crazy, no color variations, just a classic black jean. And it does have the patch, but again, that's in black, so it doesn't really stand out as much on these jeans than on the other ones. Not gonna lie to you guys, now's the point in the video where I start to get a little bit annoyed and feel frustrated at the whole situation, because these, again, the Z 1975, you guys know, I told you, they're the same style as the last 2 pair of jeans that we tried on. All I did on the listing was change the color, so they're all listed as the exact same pair of jeans. And these ones, I think, do not fit like the others. You guys can tell me in the comments if you think I'm like being a little crazy or whatever, but they feel different. So the last pair I said the 6 didn't bother me as much. The gapping was really minimal, and I honestly might even keep them. But the first Z 1975s, they had a large gapping, and so do these black ones. And the reason I'm so disappointed is because, first of all, they're cute as heck. They look so cute on me, and the length, second of all, is perfect. I love the length from these black ones, which is also completely different from the first Z 1975 that I tried on. And third, these feel like a different material. I could be crazy like I'm saying. I might just be gaslighting myself at this point. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, you guys. But these are a little tiny bit softer. They're still denim. They're still structured. They're still less give, but they're a little softer than the other 2 pairs. So really interesting differences. I'm really honestly disappointed about this because they're so cute. These might be the cutest, if not the second cutest, because that first pair we started off strong. But these might be the cutest pair in the haul aside from that. And I think they're going to be a no because the gapping in the back is just too much for me. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all. So I'll put on the 8s, like I said, because I told you I would. I don't believe we're going to get any better going bigger, but it will be on the screen right here so that you can just see what the 8s looked like. As far as length, I'm really disappointed because these are the best length, and I wanted them to fit so well, but they just don't. So all that to say, I think I'm going to keep the very first pair in the size 6, and I'm maybe going to keep the Z 1975s in the size 6. So yeah, that kind of rounds it out. So that is all for my comprehensive Zara jean guide, review, haul, whatever you want to call it. But I really appreciate that you guys watched this video. I really hope it was helpful for you. And if you buy some jeans on Zara, please tag me in your posts or comment below or both or whatever. Just let me know, because Zara is my favorite place for jeans as a tall girl, which I feel like is kind of surprising. I'm not a big fan of the classics like American Eagle, Old Navy, like those are places I don't love jeans from, but Zara, $49. They've been $49 for years, I feel like, and they always hit for me. I do have to try a lot of different pairs to find the right one, but it's worth it because I always love what I end up with. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.